Welcome back to the CyberpowerPC hashtag Extreme Series for Rocket League. This is the second one that's happened now. First time, James and I got the honor of doing it, and they've brought us back, and I'm excited because we have so many intense matches. So many intense masses. I guess that's one way to put it. We just saw our first series happen, Rogue versus Applesauce. Applesauce in an intense game number 5, dropping Rogue down. Actually, before we get into anything, let's take a look at the brackets so you can see what's coming up. But Rogue, Applesauce, Rogue now waiting down in the lower bracket, 3-2. Very, very close series. And now, of course, Ghost Gaming versus Renegades coming up next.
Yeah, and again, this is another situation where we have an established team like Renegades, but they have someone subbing in that third spot. I thought it was going to be Dapper, Garrett, and Moses, but it's actually Timmy, Garrett, and Moses. So
okay,
a little bit different than what I was expecting, but still Garrett G from NRG subbing in place of Dapper on this Renegade side, whereas we have the full roster for Ghost. And that's Leth, Zane, and Classics.
Now, my question is, like, I mean, Garrett G is you know, sometimes some people say that G stands for God. He's just an incredible player.
It actually stands for Gordon.
Well, yeah, I know, but it could
break that.
That could just be a face that he puts on, you know? You look at his gameplay and you'll think differently. He's incredible. And do you think, the question is, do you think that's enough for them? They haven't, as you said, played together as much. They don't have that chemistry that the Ghost is going to have here. But still an incredible roster coming up from Renegades. Now, we did have our predictions going in, and I actually want to hit a refresh and take a look. You guys have been putting predictions in for all our matches coming up. Ghost Gaming versus Renegades. They said 83 for Ghost Gaming to the 16% on Renegades. And that's quite the jump, James. Are you going to be on that? 83% for Ghost Gaming.
Oof. That is a pretty heavy favorite. I would probably put it more at maybe like 25% chance, 30% chance. Definitely think Ghost is the favorite here. Just
no, that's what they're saying. 83% for Ghost to win.
Yeah, no.
On the side of Renegades.
I think that Renegades has a little more of a shot than that. You can never count not Classics. You can never count Garrett G out. And you know he's teaming up with Moses again. Old school Exodus squad here. We'll see if any of that synergy is alive after many seasons where they did not team.
Yeah, it's again, definitely, as the crowd showed, in favor of Ghost Gaming, and Renegade's going to be the ones to fight for the audience's favor here. But I think, you know, all these guys have the experience of being at the top level. Of course, we haven't seen Moses playing at that top level within the RLCS and anything for quite some time now.
And he was in here last season. You know, he might not have been the all-star on Renegades, but he was still there.
I guess, sorry, what I meant to say was not one of those favorited to win the RLCS.
Yes.
And
they had to stay alive through the promotion tournament.
But of course, Ghost Gaming just showing the world that, hey, we're ready to change some minds here. And we'll see if they can do that again today. Best of 5, game number 1 getting underway. Ghost Gaming on that blue side and Renegades on the orange. We'll see if you guys got it right. As the fielders definitely going to be out in the first 30 seconds to a minute of game number 1. It looked like we saw Rogue take just a little bit of time just to wake up and get going too. But by the end of the series, boy, we're both teams ready. And there it is, Ghost making a statement early on. 20 seconds in and the first goal's going in.
Now Leth using that Halloween decal. And we see Garrett missing that hit off the backboard. Leth comes in. Once Garrett missed that, he knew he had an open net. Easily executed. 20 seconds in, already a 1-goal lead for Ghost.
Renegades not playing from behind. Wonder if we're going to see that upfield Garrett, the offensive Garrett in this series. That's where I'd be putting him, at least.
Yeah, that is a good question. Traditionally on NRG, he is that guy in the back and in the mid. More traditionally. I think this season, though, he wanted to step up more on the offensive side of the ball, take a little bit of a step back. But when you come in and sub in on a team you don't start with, sometimes things can get a little crazy. You play positions you don't normally play just because you don't have that experience built up with these
new team members. Well, Garrett adapted very well, but I'm sure if we can just let him unleash the beast today, he's going to be really happy. They haven't let another one go in. A minute has passed since that first goal. Renegades struggling to find any kind of semblance of an attack here. Good demo, though. I like to see the physical play. Incredibly fast pass. Sometimes those underside touches can catch you off guard.
Yeah, that was a little too much for Garrett to handle. And there, Garrett just putting a shot in. He might have been looking for a pass. That shot was easily handled by Ghost.
Patience from Classics. He'll be able to get one out to Zane. Zane will be off on that read, though. Timmy does manage to clear that one. Zane with a chance here. Off the backboard, double tap. No finish with Classics. Again, precision. We saw it in the first series today. And here it is again. Classics finding the only corner he could set that in.
Yeah, and this was a good play from Zane still. He was threatening that double tap. It forced Garrett to jump, but then it was just too far on the bounce for him. Fortunately, Classics there for Ghost to clean that one up, and Renegades just fighting with their back to the wall already.
Lefmere trying again for solo play. Gets the boost at least. He'll back out.
Now both the goals for Ghost coming off backboards that Garrett G was not able to defend. This last one, though, wasn't necessarily his fault. That was definitely a stressful situation no matter what.
Renegades struggling to get past midfield here. Ghost just seeming to be everywhere that the Renegades want to put that ball. They really need to find some sort of solid clear and then a follow-up with it too. In front of the net, there it is, a roll around, and just no escape for Renegades as they're stuck on their end for almost the entirety of this game so far.
Yeah, Zane just got that dunk on Garrett, and it just rolled right around the wall for Classics to punch in. Just a little bit of struggle for Renegades so far. You can tell that this is not their starting roster, but still Timmy on the kickoff. This could be the change that they need.
Well, it is. Kickoffs are always an opportunity you want to try to capitalize on. Momentum change, reset, and there it is. Timmy for at least one. 2 minutes left. Lots of time for them to pull back, but they're going to have to capitalize on those quick, struggling moments for Ghost when they're just not fully situated on the field.
And we're going to see another goal here. Oh, Timmy getting back in time. Didn't think he had it in him. But yeah, the team play is definitely lacking right now for Renegades. Even that goal that they just got was because Timmy pounced on a center before Classics was able to get to it. We haven't been seeing a lot of clears where they're using each other. That was a good attempt there, but still we need to see Renegades step up their passing a bit more.
Right as you started calling it out, there was an upfield passing play. No finish, but this is only game number 1. And they have every chance to start setting those things up coming into the rest of the series here. Down 2 goals with a minute left. It's not over yet, but Ghost is still looking like the stronger team on the field.
Classics went to hit Timmy out of the air there. If he would have gotten that bump, that would have been pretty nuts. And Zane just winning these 50-50s. We saw him win that 50-50 against Garrett that yielded that goal. And now, good pass off the backboard.
Timmy almost finding another net there. Just couldn't get the power he needed. Far side placement and some power. It could have been a goal.
Oh,
see, no double tap. I think
Why
maybe,
didn't he score that?
Maybe just a little bit out of boost there.
It's because he uses an antenna and messed with his aerodynamics.
Hello? I use the hot dog antenna. It's the only way to go.
Well, hot dog, Timmy puts another one in by himself yet again. Oh wait, Garrett with that
incredible pass.
That was lovely from Garrett. Starting to see those passing plays come out. 9 seconds left. It's going to be a tall order, but they could do it.
Yeah, just an incredible touch there from Garrett. And if we can see him start setting up plays like that coming into game number 2, or, well, I mean, there's still a chance here. You got Garrett and Timmy moving upfield. Squish him up. Hello. Oh. That would have been absolutely incredible. Heck, you know he's just like, no!
I'm looking at it on my laptop right now. I wish he would have hit that double tap, dribbling it to keep it alive, almost getting that double tap. That would have been mental. But still, Ghosts are able to come out on top of it in this one. Timmy scoring both of those goals. Garrett did start to get involved. Moses, you see, only 70 points, even though he got an assist. Slow game for Renegades. It definitely seemed like they just couldn't get out of their zone very effectively. They need to use those outlet passes better. And then also just their defense on the back wall needed a little improvement. Zane got that dunk that yielded the goal, and then also those couple backboard bounces that came right out and were easy to clean up. So game number 1 going for Ghost, but it was not incredibly one-sided. 3-2. Renegades almost brought it back in the final seconds.
Yeah, no, you're right. If they can clean up any of those backboard touches, start getting the clears off the backboard, this Renegades I'm speaking of, then they should see a much closer series. Garrett started to be on that offense. You saw him set up those plays, especially that last incredible play. The pass, and then he almost had that ceiling shot too, double tap. Garrett's starting to wake up on that offense, and I think he's finding his place. And Ghost Gaming does have to be very aware of that, because he's a force that could definitely take at least 2 of them on at a time.
Yeah. And then Zane, I thought Zane did a good job forcing pressure. A lot of times that's what Lethamir is doing. He'll play in the midfield and just put shots in and play so quickly that it messes up the defense and creates mistakes and opportunities for his teammates to come in and finish off. Classics got to finish off a couple of plays for Ghost last game, but Zane also played well. So Ghost doing enough to get the win. We'll see if Renegades starts that passing more, if they're going to be able to get this win here. And you might have heard the game start, but right now, apparently, someone's monitor's dead.
Rip monitor.
Poor monitor.
No, just use the sounds, man. I'm pretty sure I've seen like Shogun do that before.
So the Zane or Lethamir's advice is restart the game and do not alt tab. Alt tab is one of the most risky moves you can make as a gamer.
Hey,
I think we can all agree on that.
It's all about borderless. Alt tabbing ain't no problem.
Hey, dude, borderless though, the game doesn't run as well if you're running it borderless.
I'm still getting over
full screen.
I'm still getting over 144.
I don't know, man. I guess
don't
you
think still want that 250, right?
Yeah, you got to run full screen, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see what chat. There's got to be some tech-savvy person in chat.
One for borderless, 2 for full screen. Let's see it.
It's just going to be like a 2s. I'm gonna get out ahead of it right here and just influence the vote.
What? Hello? Excuse me?
But right, I definitely think Renegades, they need to change it up a little bit. Moses not getting involved too much. Garrett G was left a lot in the back to try to make the plays. He wasn't able to make a few of the defensive plays, but he still played pretty well. He had that incredible pass down to Timmy. Timmy, as always, a great scorer, especially in clutch moments, but still Ghost were able to just take advantage of too many mistakes by the Renegades squad and get that game number 1.
Yeah, no, and again, it's only game 1. We saw, again, Applesauce in our previous series start off with a win only by 1 goal, and then all of a sudden Rogue just woke up, and that's very well what we could see from Renegades. I mean, Garrett G, we did see that coming at the end of the game. It just takes a little warm up sometimes just to get the feel the game, feel your opponents out, know how they're playing today, and then once you've gauged that, you can really start to step it up and form a game plan. It is a best of 5, so they have a lot of time to deal with. You don't want to obviously give too many games away, but you have time to give a game or 2 away and still be in the series. So that's something that could happen for Renegades.
And this is only the second series of the day. We had that first series that did go the distance all the way to game 5. Applesauce taking out Rogue when it seemed like Rogue was charging back. So Renegades, they're not out of it just yet. Still plenty of games to play in this series.
And I'm hoping some people clipped those goals from Rogue. In game number 2, all 3 of those goals were just flippable moments. I hope
Oh yeah.
those got taken care of.
Yeah,
So I want to see those
although
again.
Rogue did lose, they did have more impressive goals, like you're
Yeah.
saying. Hato did a great job with his placement, but Justin with his passing play over to Matt with his passing play to Sizz, who was up on the side of the wall, just going all the way up towards the ceiling to get that hit.
From the roof on that one.
But in my opinion, that best goal was definitely Justin half flipping off the wall, holding boost the whole time to get to it just in time to put it by the defense.
Well
no
done.
pun intended.
Well done. Okay, Wave Funk. Hello.
No, my puns are good. Waves are purposefully very bad.
Purposefully. Well, I mean, that's the point of puns, really, is like to get as many groans as possible.
I don't know about that, Leaf. In my opinion, puns should get the laugh. You got to go for the laugh. Go for it all. If you get the groans,
all
you
right,
didn't try hard enough.
All right. So, in case you guys are just joining in right now, we have Ghost Gaming versus Renegades. Ghost Gaming took game number 1 only by 1 goal. It was 3-2. Ghost Gaming was up for most of the series, but Renegades started to pull it back near the end. We saw again Timmy just get a capitalization on an early kickoff there, and then of course Garrett G starting to step it up with some offense. I really wish he had hit that ceiling double tap there, but maybe we'll get to see.
Yeah,
that
it
for
was
the rest
a
of the
dribble.
series.
He dribbled it was at 0 seconds.
Yeah, up the wall. Yeah,
dribbled it up the wall. Went for the ceiling shot double tap. Had he hit that, it would have been legendary. Absolutely legendary. But he missed, so we're going to forget it.
We're going to forget it's gone.
Pretty
Goodbye.
soon. Yeah. I'm already struggling to recall what happened. But Ghosts, on the other hand, they just played solid Rocket League. Nothing too flashy. Got a few fortunate goals. Just won some clutch 50-50s, especially on behalf of Zane, and just put it in. So we'll see if they keep that going. Lethamir, in my opinion, is the all-star on this team, so I'm going to wait for him to pop off. I've seen him do some pretty nuts stuff. If you remember back to Game 5 against Mocket in the World Championship, Lethamir was absolutely huge in that game, scoring 2 spectacular goals, and he was the key to the Ghost victory in that game. So we know that he has the ability to just carry. And
that's the thing, though, is that, like, you know, I saw him try for a couple solo plays here in game number 1. He still seemed fairly quiet from what we know that he can do. We did see Classics and Zane actually being a little more predominant on the field there than Lethamir was. But I mean, if Lethamir's like, hey guys, if you're just going off, I'm gonna sit back. There's really no need to put in a excess into the play if it's not needed. So maybe we'll see that as the Renegades warm up. Lethamir will have to step up a bit more, but yeah, you're right. Lethamir, just when he steps up, he's one of the most incredible players North America right now.
Yeah, his 1v1 skills are very real as well. So a lot of times those players who excel at 1v1 just have incredible mechanics. And, you know, 1v1 takes a little bit a different mentality, but Lethamir is one of the smarter players in the game, in my opinion. And he plays with such speed. And we know from his day 1 performance, he was, I believe, player of the day for day number 1. So Lethamir looking to lead his team to a victory here in game 2. I think they are a strong team in the tournament as well.
Now, I just want to let you guys know what they're fighting for, too. Again, if we can pull it up again, the prize pool. There's $5,000 on the line, thanks to CyberpowerPC. And third place, $750 is what they're going to get. Second place, $1,750. And first place, $2,500. And this is great. Just so good for Rocket League in general that we have companies like this supporting the scene. Right after, a week after the RLCS, we have a big event like this, and I think there's just so many more. I think there's an Ottawa LAN going on that has a big prize pool too. Like, it's so cool to see all of these orgs just supporting Rocket League, and I want to thank everyone for being here and watching as well. But yeah, good amount of money here for these teams to work towards. 2-day event. We got 7 of the matches today, and then the rest of them, of course, are going to be tomorrow. So you don't want to miss out on any of them, because we got some really good talent here.
We absolutely do. We're going to see if these North American teams can really continue to step it up like they did. Like I was saying before, cannot wait to watch G2. Being a member of the Cam Fam, proud member.
The Cam Fam.
I have, a bumper sticker on my car. I have a flag on my car. I wear a patch on all of my clothes that says
Okay.
Cam Fam. You know, I'm dedicated. So I cannot wait to see that matchup.
I want to hold you up to this. Now he's going to be scrambling to like get all these patches on his clothes. I am a part of the Cam Fam. I'm not as
You are?
hardcore fan.
You're not very dedicated. I haven't heard
that's why I said I'm not as
say the
hardcore
Cam
as
Fam Pledge of Allegiance ever.
I'm not as hardcore
So.
as you. What is the Pledge of Allegiance?
I can't say that on stream. It's secret. You would know if you were really part of the Cam Fam, but you're probably just some, you know,
some pleb.
Yeah, bandwagon fan after they did good at Worlds. So it's a shame. But here we've got game number 2. The players are finally back in. Ghost versus Renegades with Garrett G subbing in place of Dapper. We'll see if Ghost can keep the win streak going, trying to get to the 3-win mark in this best of 5 so they can move on.
Renegades starting to wake up near the end of game number 1. We'll see if they can carry it on. Good pass over to Moses. Not really enough power. And Garrett was backed off there. We know finishes that crosses Zane will get the clear. Timmy, pass over to Moses. He tries to play it a little bit too slow. Leftamir is just going to intercept that one. Says, no. You back off. It's funny because we see Renegades generally keeping that ball down low to the ground for those last 2 play attempts. Garrett, oh, just off wide there. Moses, no finish. See if they can keep it up, though. They've had a lot of back and forth in this first minute, but the only real chances there have been for Renegades. Coasting off of their momentum change in the last game. Ooh, miss there from Garrett. Moses will have to wait. No boost for you. Timmy there, forced to keep the pressure on. Wonder how Leth and Classics are doing now, though, on boost.
Everybody has boost right now. Classics just picked up the 100. So we'll look to see for them to break out here on the next opportunity. And we're approaching over a minute of the ball being stuck in the blue half.
They have not been able to break that out. That would have been their first chance, but Zane, maybe not realizing Classics was that close, pops that one away from him, and they're still stuck in their own end. That shouldn't really change anything there with that clear from Leftamir as it went straight into the hands of Garrett.
And Classics drove around that boost as well. So he's going to be hurting.
Generally some not sloppy defense, but rough breakout chances, not really recognizing the opportunities they have to get out of their own end.
Oh.
And that might actually be a chance. So the second they get out at demo, Leftamir pulls it slow, 50-50. Wasn't his favor, but there was a Moses in net to save that one.
Oh,
just wide of the net. I don't think he's
open.
going to make it. He does. Reads that one as it rolls up the wall, and there's a goal. Finally breaking that Ghost defense.
And a great idea by Garrett, getting that outlet pass. Had he tried to put that straight downfield, it would have been blocked, but he put it in a spot where Moses could get right to it. Moses almost missed that one, but he jumped up and finished that one off. And now a lead for Renegades, and Renegades has been the superior team on offense so far.
Kickoffs can change everything, though. There it is, Classics with a 50-50 of his own. We've seen both Leth and Classics now with good 50-50s. They haven't been enough, though, to sink a ball into the back of the net. What an angle. Timmy almost getting the read there, too. No finish, though. Still a goal up. Just past that 2.5-minute mark. There's a chance there. Leth does read that one as he forces himself nosediving down to the ground just to get that one as it lands on the goal line.
Timmy was a little slow getting to the play because he missed the boost at midfield. Had he gotten that, he would have been able to get back to deny that bounce. But fortunately for Ghost, Timmy slow to the play, and Leftamir is going to take advantage of that bounce off the corner.
Pinch. Almost going in the favor of Renegades. Hard clear from Leth. There's Zanejackie already upfield. Sends that run right back down to mid. Classics. A little bit too far off. Not sure what he was doing there, but try to get back to his end. Zane has Leftamir. He sees him. Pops that one over top of Garrett. Only Timmy left. Zanejackie can't find it. Leftamir tries to sink that one in. The play's not over yet. Classics
Jeez.
can't finish it up. What a save from Moses. Zane, though, being a catalyst on that offense there. They have to be careful to not overcommit, though.
Moses with that big save. I thought that was surely going to be a goal, but keeps this one even. Renegades staying alive, keeping this an even matchup.
I'm loving what I'm seeing from Zane Jackie right now. Just always in the right place on that offense to make sure the plays can start developing, but Renegades barely holding that one out. And we still sit at a 1-1 with 1 minute remaining now in game number 2. We saw Ghost Gaming take the first one 3-2. Renegades trying to even up the series in this best of 5. Nice pop there. Timmy trying to get up very quickly. Zane Jackie already on the wall, though, will win that one out. Timmy maybe best to leave the situation. Garrett, not enough power. Lethamir will have time to save that.
Good pass,
Good
though.
recovery. Yeah, you're right. From Garrett G. You get that one out to Moses. Just off the post. 20 seconds left. Renegades looking very strong on that offense. Timmy pops that one, maybe not where he wanted it. And that'll go back the other end. Lethamir with a chance on the backboard. Classics. There it is. Garrett can do nothing but sit and watch as that backboard pass connects.
Yeah, Garrett thought Leth was going to shoot it. He jumped right there, which made it where he could not resituate his car, and that was a wide open net for Classics to just shoot anywhere he pleased. And just like that, despite Renegades controlling the pace of the game, Ghost bounced back in the final seconds to take the win.
And there it is. Ghost Gaming now sitting at a match point. Renegades looking to be 3-0 down into the lower. But honestly, the way that series went, I'm expecting a potential another game 5, at least a game 4.
That is a bold prediction.
I mean, Renegades
that is a leaf. You are insane.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I think this is gonna be a sweep.
I'm thinking at least a game number 4.
Maybe it depends on how they handled that loss, because Renegades, in my opinion, they were the better team this game. They had a majority of the opportunities.
Yeah,
they had a majority of the possession, but still Ghost just managed to come back and get those goals. And that last goal in the final seconds, losing a game like that can be so frustrating. So we'll see if they bounce back. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ghost close this one out. Garrett G again. If you're just tuning in, Garrett G is not actually on Renegades. He is subbing in for Dapper. So Renegades doesn't even have their full lineup. But if you are going to have a sub, Garrett G is probably one of the best players that you could hope for. So.
I'd take him. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say no.
You'd take him? They call that boosting. I don't think they'd let him down in plat.
Hello? Oh yeah, plat. Hello. Excuse me. I'm bronze.
You're what?
No, I'm kidding.
All right, I'm getting off the broadcast then. Forget this. I'm not casting.
I can't be associated with this bronze.
No, being in bronze is fine, but after 2,000 hours, Leaf, I would hope that.
No, I probably would have retired at that point. We'll see now. Game number 3. Ghost looking for that full sweep. Renegades trying to bring us to a game number 4. Chance here off the backboard. Lethamir is going to beat Moses to that one. Ooh, Timmy committing to that one as Garrett was already there. That'll be awkward as they'll have to move back to defense.
Pass.
Yeah. Shot on net, stopped by Moses. He's been strong on the goal line. All 3 games so far, Moses just coming in clutch, keeping a lot of these shots out. From Ghost Gaming. Will it be enough, though, is the question. The first minute passing by here. Now Ghost on the attack. We have seen Renegades with a chance, though, themselves. Jimmy and Moses probably needing to back off.
Oh,
2-on-1 situation. And there is the Lethamir we know.
How does he manage this? Leth gets that corner boost, flips upside down, and manages to put a strong shot on net.
Yeah, the power.
Goodness gracious, Leth. That is complete car control right there.
And first goal going to Ghost now. I think someone else said in chat before, a Leth that doesn't have to try is a GG already, but Leth is now up on offense and starting to put him in, and if he can keep pulling stuff off like that, Renegades have to be scared.
The sole Canadian on the Ghost team, making his country proud.
We have all the best players. It's something in the maple syrup.
I will agree that and the ratio of great Rocket League player to population compared to the United States, you guys definitely have a lot of very great players. Corrupted G, Lethamir, Timmy, Squishy Muffins. I'm reluctant to say JNaps because he never plays with me, but you guys have a lot of very talented players. Even Lachinio, there's so many. Sad Jr. It is surprising how many Canadians, and how many particularly near Toronto.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's just all Ontario. And I'm wondering what happened to me.
Hey, dude. Don't worry about it.
2.5 minute mark now here. Ghost still sitting at the 1-0 lead. Renegades are on the attack, and they've been there for a bit. We've seen that in game number 2 as well, though. They had been on attack for the longest time. Still ended up giving the win over to Ghost in the end.
Yeah, their back is to the wall. This is to stay in the upper bracket. Renegades have to win this one. They're already down 2-0. 0-2. Man, I can't speak right now. Oh, and almost a dunk coming out from left. He needed to get a little bit higher up than that to force that in.
Woo! Classics with a banger just off the bar and in. And there's a 2-0 lead.
And again, Zane just putting that one high. Classics predicted the bounce out. Some of the players might have thought it would be bouncing down a little bit, but it just comes straight out. Zane with a great backward pass. Classic reading that one absolutely perfectly. And this one looks like Ghost is running away with it, about to sweep Renegades.
Barrett trying to get a read to at least put another one in. Still 2 minutes left, though. And again, they have been on the attack, but this defense from Ghost has just been non-faltering and just staying very, very strong. And Renegades struggling to find any kind of open chances there, even though they are on offense.
Yeah, and then just talking about opportunities. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Garrett G just flinging it past that final defender. It completely surprised Lethamir. Zane Jackie. Lethamir was expecting Zane Jackie to get a touch on that.
A 50, yeah, at least.
So when Garrett got that flick, it was all she wrote. Lethamir just had to watch that one go back into his own net, and we have a game again. Minute 20 left, just one goal separating the sides.
Well, we'll see if off this kickoff they can get back on offense, where they have found themselves situated quite a bit. Good touch from Zane, just a little bit high, though. At least it kept it on offense. Buying Leth and Classics a little more time to set up for an attack from Renegades. Timmy just trying to put them on offense here now, but 2 of them out of the play.
Oh, big 50 win there.
Lethamir looking for somebody. There's nobody.
Narrowly missed out on an insane dunk.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I'm just like, maybe. Maybe we'll keep that one in the box there. Moses, no finish. Classics. And everybody getting their faces in the play on that one. Good communication there. Classics will back off for Leth. I'm sure he heard I got it. Backboard. Classics probably a little bit too far out of the play. Is he going to be there to follow that backboard touch up with 9 seconds left? This is match point. Renegades need to get one more goal to bring this to a tie. Otherwise, they will be dropped down into the lower bracket. And there it is. Garrett taking Moses out as Moses touches it over him. And GG's a 3-0 sweep for Ghost Gaming. Not by much. It wasn't a complete blowout each game, generally by 1 goal, but they did get the 3-0 sweep. And Renegades dropped down to the lower bracket.
Yep, you said it. It was relatively close, but Ghost just stayed strong. I thought Zane Jackie played very well, getting those opportunities for his team off the backboard and just from his challenges. And then Lethamir had some pretty sick goals as well. So Leth getting that upside down shot. That was probably the shot of the game for Ghost, I would say. And just a very, very, cruise control type win for them.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy, but still just coming in, putting in the work, getting that 3-0 sweep. And with, players like Garrett G and Timmy and Moses could have gone either way, but Ghost just again prove that they are the real deal in North America. They're looking to retain a top 4 spot and make it to the World Championship yet again next season. And they're looking very solid.
Now, if you guys are just tuning in, we've only had 2 games so far. We've had Rogue versus Applesauce. Rogue now dropped down 3-2 into the lower bracket. And of course, you just saw Ghost Gaming with a 3-0 sweep over Renegades. And it means we're not done yet. We have up next Cloud9 versus Hollywood Hammers. And this is, I think I know where the predictions are going to go. Exclamation point predictions to get the link. You guys can win some prizes from CyberpowerPC. But Cloud9 versus Hollywood Hammers. James, can I get, I don't know what you're going to pick on this one.
If you have a mortgage or you have a car, bet it all on Cloud9 right now because you're going to win it back and some more. So that's about the only advice I have.
Yeah, so this is Cloud9, again, just considered to be one of the best teams in the world. Incredible showing at the RLCS World Championships. And just, again, of course, the best team NA, I think we can definitively say. And they're about to go up against Hollywood Hammers.
But hey, man, they have Vince. The Hollywood Hammers, they are replacing Lemon Puppy with Vince. I don't know if it's permanently or just for this tournament, but maybe Vince will bring the magic. I see him play as Vince the Magician all the time. Maybe he can pull something out of his hat. I don't know.
He is good indeed, but I want to give a shout out to, of course, the sponsors, Amazon, Intel, WD, NVIDIA, and MSI, and of course, CyberpowerPC for putting on this $5,000 invitational tournament for us to cast and you guys to watch. Incredible Rocket League all weekend long. We've only had 2 matches so far. We have more to come the rest of this day. Don't go anywhere. Get some snacks, get some water. We'll be right back.